Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, and there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector, and I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe my mic there on mute, people. I swear to God. Jeez. People don't want to hear the intro. But it's a reason why I don't know to hear the intro. The intro then is sick a while ago. But here, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're watching back this video and replay. I just want to tell you guys, thank you very much for your support. It has been amazing. Really appreciate it. It's World Cup time, people. It's World Cup time, but we have to talk about the schoolboy football semi-final in the National Stadium tomorrow. Mona I versus Jamaica College. All right, Kingston College versus Staths. Now or never for Craig Butler. All right, win, lose, Craig has to win this one. Back-to-back lose, back-to-back L for Craig Butler. He under a lot of pressure. He under a lot of pressure. He put himself under a lot of pressure. But you know what, people, I have two special guests and I want to bring them on the show before we get into the meat of the matter. All right? This are that sports. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thanks for having us again, Ryan. Well, go on. Rush soon forward.
Bridget, my day I go on easy, you know, brother. After me do a mad sick intro, brother. The mic dip on mute, brother. I swear to God, bro.
See, I thought, I wonder, oh, go on. Rush, I turn up the computers. I wonder if I win or here, right?
No, man, it was my mistake, man. It was my mistake. But big up Russian and stuff, Jay. What are you dealing, brother?
What were you saying to the people in the intro? What did I say to the people in the intro? Come on here. Come see how talking.
No, I was saying, man, it's if this is what my third video I am doing since the night, and this is the sixth video uploaded on Ryan LFC show today. All right. So if you're not work, you're not work. You know what I mean? If you want good, you know it's have to run. You know what I mean? And tomorrow morning again, I'm going to go up by 5 o'clock to do a watch along for the Argentina game. You know what I mean?
5 on something real quick, but I don't know about that schoolboy football, though.
Schoolboy football, yeah. But you never catch none of the World Cup game them so far?
Of course.
Yeah.
I must have work this around.
Catch cup, yes.
Who impressed you so far in the Open?
I'm an England man. England look impressive.
I think everybody gonna win, but not in that fashion.
Weirdly enough, I'm impressed with, although Senegal beat in the last, impressed with how well they played up to that point. They let them lose 2-0. Impressed with them start the game without man. I'm impressed with Sa. I'm impressed with Ghana game. Like Senegal actually look good without them star player.
And even the last game of the day, USA versus Wales. In the first half, I was impressed with USA. And then I don't know why USA can't play 90 minutes of football, bro. Wales just took over in the second half and just Gareth Bale do the same thing.
If you watch my or prediction video, I had England and Wales coming out of that zone. I know USA is going to battle it.
I think USA still have to pull it out, but it's not easy at all. It probably come down to some goal difference or something.
I think 2026 will be the real deal. I think this World Cup is an experience for the USA team. Only one player in that team that went to the World Cup and a headline. Right? Same have a lot of experience, but the United States team don't have a lot of experience, but they have some quality player, bridging. And me like the way how them possess the ball, the how they move, how they run off the ball. It was amazing to watch a United States team playing so good. But at 2026 America, you're going to see the real deal America still. You know what I mean? But yeah, England is just Iran, man. England is just England, man.
Can't get too carried away with that win, but it was still good, some good football.
Definitely. So people, you hear we talk, warm up and forget in the meat of the matter. But Argentina coming up tomorrow. I know say Messi look like him going to win the World Cup that year, but not given to nobody. You have to earn that. We want to think about Argentina perform. Chance of winning the Mannings Cup.
Winning the World Cup.
Winning the World Cup. Over 2 years now, the man beaten. On the field.
I think Argentina stands a very good chance. I think Messi in the mood. Di Maria like him in the mood. Latura Martinez. We see two of the best central defenders in England right now. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lisandro Martinez. Both of them play for Argentina. Not to mention Emi Martinez, a standout goalkeeper. And all of them play for worship. It doesn't like I said them play for Messi, them worship Messi are them God. So them not losing. So I just believe Argentina are going to win the World Cup.
Definitely not this game either. This is not where the unbeaten run gets broken. I think they'll be unbeaten up until I have them going to the semifinals. I think that's where they will probably, face probably Brazil. I think I had them facing and lose. But this group will be fairly easy for Argentina. I don't think they will struggle.
Mexico and Poland. I think the only team that they might concede to is Poland, and I think they'll get 9 points from this one.
Yeah.
I think Messi is going to score. I think Messi is going to score 5 goals in the first round.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, let's jump right into it. Weekend game. All right, some fantastic football play over the weekend. What are your guys' thoughts on the Champions Cup? I don't know why they changed the name. I like this Champion Cup thing.
The name changed because the sponsor changed. Initially, it was Flow Super Cup. So now Digicel sponsor Schoolboy Football says Digicel Champions Cup.
Okay, it's Digicel Champion Cup. I didn't know that. I think it was just a Champion Cup.
No man, the sponsor one says it's a whole new competition. I didn't even technically it's not the Super Cup anymore. But
Super Cup, man, God. Even them still count.
Them still count the wins. Yeah. But the sponsor changed the name. Just to put them own stamp on it. But the games, they were good games. The first one more so. The Clarendon College versus Mona game, man, I enjoyed that game. Mona didn't turn up where I expected them to turn up, but Clarendon College, man, they were putting on a show. Really enjoyed that game. I think Mona could play a better game though. And barring, I think if they didn't concede by a mistake from the goalkeeper in the first 10 minutes of the game or 20 minutes of the game, Mona would have had a better showing. But they didn't recover from that mistake, and the goalkeeper made another mistake. And it's downhill from there. But Clarendon College, man, there's something to speak about. Obviously, a lot of people are talking about the Costa Cup just because, accessibility, we're in Kingston. So, the Mannings Cup is more relevant to us. But Clarendon College, man, I can't say I've seen a better schoolboy football team this season. Like just one game, obviously I've seen performances, but in terms of a team, bro, identify one weakness.
The best schoolboy football performance I've seen all season. We've seen Mona produce some comprehensive performances. Kingston College have produced some very good performances. And Jamaica College looks solid arrow. But this is the best schoolboy performance you've seen all season.
Yeah.
Solid goalkeeper. One of the best defenders we've seen. One of their wing backs, Atiba Green, outstanding young player. Not to mention they have solid midfielders, and their forward line is comparable to none,
bro,
or to all.
They are
one.
good. They're good.
So we're impressed with CC.
Yeah, the second game though, KC versus Central High. I feel like we all knew what that was. KC rotated. Heavily, bro. And they had 6 starters on the bench. Central High came in with a game plan to stop Whisper and Gibbs. But to their surprise, Whisper and Gibbs was on the bench. So we spoke to the coach after the game, and he said that, I prepared for the starters. And because we didn't get the starters, that affected them negatively. And I understand that. Some people would say, you have to play your game.
Can't say anything you want to say.
No.
If the starters then play, it'll be 5 from
but may I say, I understand. I understand his perspective coming into the game. Preparing for the best KC team. And he didn't get that. Maybe that should have been a positive. It should have given him something positive, but it gave him something negative. I don't really get how he think that's a negative thing, because as I say, if Whisper and Gibbs did start and Edwards did start, and then Beckham did start, the game would have probably been 6-0. Probably. But it was a decent game. Whisper come on at halftime and act it up.
Definitely. Big up to all of the people in the comment section. Coach, Prince, Rush. Big up on yourself, brother. No love and respect. Make sure you smash the like button, people. It's very important. Make sure you go and check out This or That Sports YouTube channel. All right, people? All right. You know what? I mean, I like to still, brother. The Mona goalkeeper. I'm telling you the truth, brother. He's a young keeper and I like him attitude, but he must let down Mona this season.
Why is that?
Like, this is not the first time I am watching him play in the Mannings Cup and he makes some stupid mistake and cost Mona.
These are the first. We've seen him make mistakes before, but these are the first mistake we see him make will lead to a loss. To be honest, at the second time.
Of course, I can't remember him a play against one another team man we cost a team man. But
them no lose. A KC alone and the 4 goal them against KC, 2 penalty and 2 breakaway goal them couldn't save.
No man.
The game them lose and then them lose to CC now.
I didn't.
So besides that, if they let them no lose.
Akeem Bernard, I've seen him in other games where you have shaky moments here and there. You have some moments where you probably should have come to
in the Georges game, he won them that game.
Yeah, and I've seen games where he's just outstanding. I think your criticism is a little bit harsh, Ryan. I think he's one of the best goalkeepers in the Mannings Cup this season. And he just had a bad game.
Some shots from Mrs. Scope on him, I said, no, sir, brother.
Like which one? Like I
can't remember half from the top, but me really like Ivral, the one who scored on him at near post weekend gone.
No man, weekend gone him have a terrible game. Terrible game. But we see a goal like that score from Andre Blake in a Guatemala, I think, or
me I go watch back the clippings them, brother. But I am not a fan of this goalkeeper. I listen him interview them in more and more assists. Brother, focus on the most important thing, brother.
Mr. Ryan, I watch your content.
I watch the thing them, brother. I say this guy is just so cocky and then him talk about him not afraid and him not scared of Jamaica College.
He's a good goalkeeper, but I don't know if the stage get too big for him. Because with the first goal, what happened? The ball come up here, so you see me, Ryan? Him should have catch with a W. Instead of trying to catch like this kind back the 2 straight for that catch there. So the kind of lean all the way so he never get him body completely over the ball, so it bounce out and go into the goal. That's what happened with the first goal. The second goal now, him lacking a confidence. Normally they used to half time line really fast.
Watch a brother keep already, brother. In the same Mannings Cup where him run off, him run out and miss the ball totally. But me I say,
I tell you which game that happened. I think a Whisper, like KC game where I think him come out against Whisper and Whisper shift him.
Bro, see me I remember the game. I want to tell me say Camper down TV match.
Camper down
TV match. This brother have a mistake in him, bro. I'm young still, I'm not killing him, but me I tell you some remember.
He definitely have a mistake in him, but he's talented, man. Naturally talented. You know what the next thing too? I don't believe, he said publicly to me, not care. I don't believe that Phoenix are doing enough for their goalkeeper.
From ever since. Them have weakness with goalkeeper.
Akeem Bernard, the man naturally gifted. The man don't really get no goalkeeping work, but and the man good. You get me? I say, but he might have a mistake in him.
Yeah.
Because he's not sharp, bro. Can not get put like the JC goalkeeper. JC have a solid goalkeeping program. Where they have a goalkeeper coach and they have a whole system for goalkeepers. So JC goalkeeper them are going forever sharp. So that would
I think that can be a part of it, where because when it reach to these the second round and these high profile, you cannot make mistake. And other goalkeeper have to know this. Each mistake you make 95% of the time, a goal come from it.
No, and you have to understand that your mistakes way more because you're playing against the best teams in the country. So now you can make a mistake against Heidel, you can make a mistake against Papin, and then you win the game 9-2. Or you win the game 9-1 or 8-1 or 6-1 or 5-1. But now you make a mistake, you're going to lose. You make a mistake against KC, you make a mistake against Clarendon College or coming up against JC, if you make a mistake in that game, you're going to lose. That's just how it goes. These teams are going to capitalize on your mistakes.
Yep.
And them good enough. And we see a lot of times when the best teams are playing, who manage to keep their heads longer, who manage to make less mistakes, are usually the teams that win the game. Because everybody's good at this point.
And that's why I have KC going all the way. Because KC, with them say I'm not a KC person. You get me? I've never been a fan of KC. But one thing I've noticed about Kingston College is that them youth there, I don't know what them putting on them juice or them putting on them food, but them know how to grind it out. And you see, even when I was playing basketball against KC, playing with a better Arden team, playing with a Meadowbrook team that's not as good, but we have good Meadowbrook teams sometimes. Don't make the game close with KC. Go out and step on them throat and kill them off. If they make the game close, they're going to find something from somewhere and they're going to beat it. So with that KC team as compared to my Arden team, who talent-wise are better. I think KC right now are the third most talented team. And bro, may I tell you, they're more talented than Staths, but I don't think they're far away superior in talent to Staths. I think JC and Mona, the upper so talent-wise, KC the right so below them. But what KC have more than those two teams are guts and that dog.
And a winning mentality.
And a winning mentality where them just have.
That is fostered in the school, bro. That's what they teach you. You know, you're a winner. You believe in yourself. These boys actually, like, they think they are the best in the world, and they think they can go there and beat anybody on the day. You watch a KC interview and look if you see anybody that lacks confidence. You're not going to see a KC boy that lacks confidence. That's something where them teach the boys. So something that they put in them juice, something that they teach them at devotion every morning. These boys are just winners. For real, these boys are just winners.
I don't think it's confidence, because we've interviewed very many students and almost all of them exude extreme confidence. So I don't think it's the confidence.
The mentality, the winning mentality.
All the boys that we've spoken to are confident. We talk to Makonaj and he's like, of course, we talk to Mona. Mona are extremely confident. But it's just that thing where when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And I think KC is one of those schools that are going to get going. And them say the brave may fall but never yield, and it's embedded in their psyche. And that's something that I've identified with KC teams at all levels, in all sports.
You know who I've got too? JC. JC have a winning mentality up there too. If you go in the 88th minute with them,
I just feel
KC more than JC, you know. But if you make the game close against JC, they are winners. They know how to win the game. You know, I see a couple in recent times. I see a couple Mannings Cup finals and couple finals go to penalties, and you don't know which way to go. KC can just on them day, just rough it out, and just the keeper just come up with two big saves just because him antics or something. And you see that with JC too.
That's the next thing too, bro. I don't think KC wants to go to penalties this season. Akeem Bernard, Rasika Rose, and what the Staths keeper name?
He's not big. Which one? The second one?
Virgin. The Staths quote-unquote starting keeper will not keep in the semi-final. He's not, bro. Them other keeper were keeping at the last game. The man like 6'2", 6'3". The man huge, Virgin. Rasika Rose is a big kid. Akeem Bernard's a big kid, and Tajari Lee small, like 5'9", 5'10". In penalty shootouts, when Akeem Bernard and Rasika Rose and the Staths keeper in the goal, it's different than with Tajari Lee in the goal. So, my favor the other schools in the penalties over KC. But then again, I just feel set, Nashada Gibbs and Blaine Byam probably, Dejan Richards. You get me? I say, I feel like Samuel Shakes. I feel like those guys are going to step on and finish their penalties because they just have that in them. But penalties should be interesting this season because we have schools with big goalkeepers and good goalkeepers too. Like JC goalkeeper to Ryan, solid one. He might be better than Pusai, but we don't really get to see that much. JC goalkeeper, Rasika Rose, record Phoebes, solid keeper. He might the best on him foot. He might the best keeper on him foot in the whole Mannings Cup. You see them man when he get it, man composed a shame. And he just hold up his head. See the pass him gonna make hold on back his head, just slide him foot through the ball. Pick every single time. And him well casual, well composed until he need to run out hard and make a save. And then he make him save and then he just cool and collective. He might the best one on him foot.
Most definitely. All right, before we get into the semi-final, what do you think about Isha with these stuff? Because I am saying, brother, and because through the day I know I'm not going to burn them too hard, you know.
What?
Brother, what do you think, brother? the other day, I watch the Champions League jar, and the Champions League jar get mixed up with two teams in the same pot when they're supposed to be in the same pot. They make the jar, they make the mistake. One mistake in one group in. You know what them do? Them do the whole jar over back. And that's Champions League. So we're not gonna go too far for beat this year.
Yeah.
Me I talk about the recently Dakasta Cup the other day where Mannings win the top of the group and the same team when Mannings win the top of the group, them face back one of the top team them in the two team that win them group in the same group again.
You know, we see that with the Manning Cup 20. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure if the Dakasta Cup is doing the same thing, but they use the last year seeding.
For help.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird when a team that didn't perform great last year come this year and they're doing so good. You realize that two teams that do good this year end up in the same. It's kind of weird. I can't really beat them for that one, right? Initially, we just say, yo, it's not supposed to happen. But some of the teams was never good last year, and because they're never good last year, their seeding is bad. So them get match up against a good team this year. But the difference is the team that was bad last year is also good this year. So the bad team put them, you know, like say George's last year, they were awful. So them get an awful seeding. You get mad. KC was great. OKC and George's end up in the same group with Mona. And all of them good this season. It's because George's seeding was bad last year.
Yeah.
You get me? I say? So that's up with the Dakasta Cup too. But with the Champions Cup thing, I don't like it. I don't like the feeling of it.
Recently,
I don't like it.
Ryan, I don't think if you've seen that they adjusted the bracket.
It's a matter about. You mentioned
Yeah, but I say if it's a no, they make a mistake from the get-go in the jar, why not fix it back right there? Why you wait? Bro, come on, bro. These are principles. You must have some education for know. When you know, I saw it long it take on for know so they make a mistake, brother. And then the gameplay, I remember in the gameplay, Saturday, you know, the jar make. I win it Jamaica. Thursday, either Thursday or Wednesday, one of them did it. The Jamaica. When? Wednesday the Jamaica, brother. You're telling me that JC principal, with the principal, with it?
It's not a mistake. Them just realized that the JC Central, the JC Staths I mean the CCKC and who knows? Maybe JC feel like they need an easier part to the finals. I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist though. But
brother, but all me I say, if you make a mistake, fix it there, brother. Brother, the man are bright, you know. You know.
It start look spooky now.
That's why I'm sure it's not a mistake. Them just say Jano start the money they have to make, so they could change it up for us and say a mistake.
Listen, we are speculating this, bro. And that's what I say. It looks spooky. Like that's what it start look like. How the game them play now, and we have CC versus what would it be? CC versus Staths and KC versus JC. We accepted that
because the bracket them line up already.
Exactly. So how now we are that another bracket?
Imagine all right. Imagine Argentina come first in them zone, and France come second in their zone, which is my prediction. Argentina will end up face France in the round of 16. Imagine if FIFA see that and say, "Oh, all right, here we're going to know. We're going to make Argentina face Denmark instead." Because they no one match in the round of 16. That's basically what happened with this.
Yeah, bro. As Stefan Wright said, it looks spooky, Virgin. Like, how come now at the semi-final phase, teams switch around? And even if the teams are going to be switched around, there must be a press release, brother. Release something on your social media to tell us, this is the reason why it is being switched or whatever. I don't know. I'm going to try to make some call and to some people and try to understand what's going on. But right now, as we speak, right, I don't know what the reason is. And it looks spooky. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to say, oh, it's corruption or whatever, because I don't know yet. But it looks spooky. I have to say that.
Brother, when me see it, I say, oh, this happen. When I come back again and I make these mistakes, brother. Like, come on, bro. This happened from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days after the man them come back and I switch back the thing. It no look good. And this man I go up on Instagram and I run through for try get some things, some graphic for put together.
Yeah.
And when me I say, what go on? And when I really go up on another Issa page now, it a show me say the Champion Cup change.
Yeah, you know look good, but that's it. Still, regardless, football are nice. You want to talk about it?
So stats versus
versus JC.
CC.
No, Stats versus JC. No, it was CC. No, what JC.
So stats versus JC.
Yeah, and KC versus CC. No. I don't understand.
They never want JC and Stats book on semi-final.
Why?
Oh, no.
Couldn't tell that.
Is it the stats team really good? Is this stats team really good?
The Stats team is not really good, but the Stats team is good. Not really good, but they're good. Good Stats team.
Stats is a solid team. It's a solid team. And even their star player, Shakwan Satchwell, yeah, you know that he's probably the best. He's the best player on the team. But he's not like, say that. So what are you saying?
One of my where?
The 7.
Sever.
The 7 for Stats, man. A ball, a wicked man.
Respect for the man.
Him tall. I think him come from the Marine, man.
You hear me? I say no. He's the best player, but the way they use him, them incorporate him better in our system as a team, better than Casey incorporate Whisper. Sometimes Whisper look like a solo act. When Shakwana play for Stats, he look like a part of the team, but he just look like the best player at the same time. You know, so that's the thing with Stats. They're a solid team. And that coach, Philip Williams, big coach, brother. What he managed to do, big coach. Yeah,
with the budget we have.
Big coach, brother. Can't sleep on him.
People keep on us with the budget we have.
Stop their big budget.
Stop sleep on Stats budget.
So Stats spend money.
Oh, you mean if Stats spend money the Friday before them go to St. Elizabeth, the things say get up earlier man and drive to St. Elizabeth in a bus. Them the hotel from night before the Friday.
Yeah, but
well kit out.
Stats,
multiple kits.
Stats have training kits. Stats get them new kit just like how the KC and JC get them new kit. Stats play them. Stats camp for the whole summer. Stats camp for country. Stats camp for St. Elizabeth and St. Mary. 2 places them camp for the summer. People keep
say.
I mean,
brother, Stats a big program, you know.
Stats. So people keep on say Stats underfunded, but Stats football program them have resources.
So them get so much money from.
Couldn't answer that one, but we can tell you well funded.
That means so we can mention Stats in the upper class with the JC and the KC, you know.
Program, what was supposed to be? You didn't approve it?
Semi-finals and finals in the last 5-6 years, Bridget. What do you expect?
I remember
big program that.
And Stats produce national players.
Yeah.
Stats produce players who can play for Jamaica. One of them have the head, even though I'm not good at this one. But one of them are JD White. They get me and say, when they score a goal for Stats and them. So Stats produce good players. Stats produce national players.
Recently.
Yeah.
That's a big program, bro.
They are.
And even this year, you remember last year, you know, they have 2 standouts. You remember Leng did not get called for under 20, you know. If Leng that traded the under 20 team, you know. Omar Reed did up there with the top goal scorers, you know. Them captain this year, Livingston, and last year was a part of that team. They get me say Omar Reed, that was a part that was with the Colts team last year that I think won the Colts. He's now a part of this team. Whereas Stats team have ball and Virgin. And when we talk about Whisper,
and then Shakwan Satchel, who is
people are put him in the conversation with Whisper now.
People are put him in a conversation with Whisper. In that good.
That's the number 10 for Stats.
No, the number
7 man.
The number 10 at
the
number 10 at Omar.
Oh yeah, Omar Reed. That thing matter about Reed.
Yeah, no, Omar Reed usually at Phoenix.
Not sure. I'm not sure of that.
But
yeah, man.
In Big Brother, Leng, Omar Leng did get shot and killed earlier this year. So you don't remember the statue to get murdered.
Yeah, man, from down at Tivoli.
Yeah.
Him a film brother now.
Film little brother with the 10 now.
Yeah, man, him usual play for him usual their own Craig, man. Because the COVID the other day, that's why him not their own Craig, you know. Stats just take him and man a whole heap, get a whole heap of food and thing. Cause them normally bounce him down, you know. So Stats work on him. So yeah. So if you have a power ranking right now, who are the top 3 team? Number 1, number 2, number 3 in the whole entire schoolboy football car.
Schoolboy football?
Whole schoolboy football?
Yeah.
College then JC. If we had a power rankings right now. Clarendon College JC. KC. I
mean, I think it's unfair to the Dakar Stack of teams because I know them as well.
Bro, but look on the Champions Cup.
Yeah.
So we have a Simona.
That's why I'm asking.
Who else have put forward?
Stats are for the in the top 4, man. Mona probably the 5th. I think Mona do have the strength on them. That's a Mona.
Also, even though them lose to Manchester High, you have to think about Mannings. Mannings also that they high in our power ranking. They play one bad match to Manchester High, but they've been very good all season. Yeah, bro, but look at the Champions Cup. There's 3 town schools and 1 country school. So I don't think we're being unfair. I think we're being exactly justified.
Some people probably want to involve Dintil in that conversation.
Dintil quarterfinal group. 3 points.
That means some people are involved.
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah, I think Dintil out there.
So
you can get 4 from Clarendon.
KC.
I want to tell you, 5 Rima man there on Clarendon team. 2 come over my street. And the thing when I hear about Clarendon College, brother, I think of this country thing now. Tivoli, Jungle, Rima, 5 man come from Rima, 4 come from Tivoli.
No, so she's a recruit for I didn't even know thing.
Yeah.
CC get youth from the Manning Cup where I just stand out where I go under the radar and them carry them go CC.
Yeah, cause couple player this a couple Rima man well and the CC team.
You when your Marquis Reed, him me I hear say my Roger Creed's son.
Yeah. And you know Roger Creed is from Tivoli, so probably
that's why I'm bringing it up. I wonder if him one of them.
Yeah. And the number 13 we play. That look you that bro. No matter time will kick him down, brother. That's why I know that you the bad. Number 13 for CC, him usually play ball he do it every day. Look you. And him bad. More at CC, you know, CC are the best schoolboy team in Jamaica, you know, brother.
Well, it's not hard to believe. It's not hard to believe. Them good, man. Them good.
Them are the best team. All right, let's get into the Manning Cup now. Yeah. All right. Kingston College versus Staths. Only thing that match up there will go. Very good matchup. I must say, bro, like I was watching me at work this morning, brother. And I go up on the channel and listen the Mona Georges, the Mona Jamaica College video, brother. So like a TVJ me I listen to, brother. I swear to God. I like when you go on, brother, when you do some great work, brother. And me one of the viewers them said in the comment section say, yo, this shit are up on TVJ and CV. You know, I like the in-depth one to go on in a rush it and ace it. Brother, I take out my phone about 30 times out of my pocket and I look. And when the video are done. That's so great when I make the video, brother. It's a long 20 minutes. I love it. I love the feature and thing. Trust me, I bring up more out of the players and all of them stuff. The captain for Jamaica College.
Yeah, Jamaica
JC.
Davidson.
Yeah, man. They look you, they can talk, man. I have to take out my phone and look. You can know bright people, you know. Hear the man say, in pass the Jamaica College. For them enough.
One of them will come true.
And not many come true and doing so good. Captain all the school. Yeah. So big up to Jamaica College for that one. Bro, from me, look at you speak. Me I say, yeah, the youth are bright, him smart.
He can play to Ryan, a ball, I know.
Good defender.
Yeah.
Really good defender, Xavier Davidson, man.
Ryan, we make a video, Ryan. We want the people to check out. We make a video where each of us put with Manning Cup quarterfinals, best 11.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go watch the video, but I can tell you my best 11. They have Pusa in a goal for the quarterfinals. They have Akeem Bernard that a Mona keeper in a goal. Then they have 3 defenders that was blamed by
KC.
That was blamed by Who else would they have?
Blamed by who play for Jamaica College?
No,
KC captain.
KC captain.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have blamed by and Don Hugh Mitchell.
Yeah, but they have blamed by Dan Hugh Mitchell and Romain Blake. Yeah, so blamed by Dan Hugh Mitchell and Romain Blake. That's a JC6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then in the midfield, we have three central midfielders. We use like a 3-3-4. And then we have Samuel Shakes, Kevin Wilson, that a Saka, JC number 10, and Romarian Thomas, that a Kante, Mona number 8, Kante. And then the forward them would have Zane Pinnock, Dujan Richards, Makonarchich, and Brian Burkett. That was my top 4. You see me? So I'm using like a 3-3-4. And then my subs would have Rasika Rose, that a JC Keeper. Alex Xavier Gooden, that a Staths number 4. Solid centre back, Staths number 4. Then we have Xavier Davidson, that a JC captain. And then we have Denzel Washington McKenzie, that a Mona Little 10. Wicked baller that. And then we have Saviola Blake, that a JC holding midfielder. And then Nasharda Gibbs and Shakwan Satchel. That was my bench. That was like my quarterfinals 11.
Yeah, and people go check that out. We do a couple of videos, and even today we drop the KC versus.
Yeah, me no watch that yet. I'm on in me I go watch that.
Yeah,
Me
I see something we want to do with the JPL too. You know, we want to take on the JPL and make people love it again. You see, like how people kind of I watch a video them and them look out for the Schoolboy content. So we do some different video. We go to school them and thing. We want to go to team them, make some head-to-head same way, and make the people them love football again.
The good thing about JPL is that JPL have done in the springtime. So we can take on Mannings up in the front end, and then at the back end of the JPL, we can just take on JPL hard when it start heat up on them. So
more address that. Prince Ryan, sorry, we're gonna get you a show after this. Right after my address.
the thing, man. I phone a show to man.
All right. Prince Kevin said, never liked that 11. Where Jomar just said JC wasn't that good for so much selections. First of all, JC scored the most goals in the first round. JC conceded the least amount of goals in the second round. How can they not be that good? Second of all, JC is still the only unbeaten team in the Mannings Cup. So I understand.
And I'm starting lineup at only 3.
Yeah, only have 3 JC players.
JC get Romain Blake and I'm starting 11. One of the best centre backs. Then them get Kevin Wilson, that a Saka, one of the best 10 them, and then get Makonarchich. So the JC I forget one defender, I forget one midfielder, one forward, and I'm starting 11. You get me? I say?
Yeah, JC are the best attacking team and the best defensive team.
So and then for my bench, them get 3 from my bench too. Because Rasika Rose, Rasika Rose might be better than Akeem Bernard. The man is really good after them goalkeeper. Xavier Davidson, one of the best defenders, them, considering the fact that JC don't concede goals.
Yeah.
They get me and then Saviola Blake. Them central midfield. So that's why JC get 3 picking on the starting 11 and then get 3 pick on the bench. But I'm not seeing nothing wrong.
The only unbeaten team, you have to put some respect on that.
Romain Blake, Kevin Wilson, and Makonarchich.
See, I
bro, you remember when I tell you so on come on the show, cause I play Mannings Cup and I know JC play, you know.
Yeah.
It's a team that is a slow starter and them always finish well. You understand? And them no make mistake when it reach them part of the season. They were well focused. Yeah. And JC is a team that silent shooter. You understand? Every other team, I know that days from Junior Flemings, everybody talk about the Georges and the Mona, all of these school. And Jamaica College just this in the dark. Yeah, man. Can go on underestimate, you know. And the man, me all the hottest team in the Mannings Cup and give them a Bob Marley. That's so JC style go. You understand?
Them not flash like one time either.
No.
Time on Rafik Brian and Junior Fleming's time again. No, them just professional. Them score them good, but like them play them system and them win the game. Them not super flashy. So probably that's why he must say them not all that. Because them now produce the whisper bicycle kick.
Hey, Makonarchich a baller, you know. And when them Kevin Wilson Saka. A demons that in midfield, not to mention Romain Blake.
Romain Blake a national, like an actual national.
And him start on the team.
Yeah, and play for Jamaica under 20 and actual national for Jamaica. So now man, JC good. To be fair to you, Prince Kevin, them first round group did have St. Mary's College and one other team, I think. I don't remember. I don't know are the team Cedar Grove. One of them. Cedar Grove, which are 2 teams that are going every team.
That's why them
9, 8, and 10. You get me? I say. Yeah. And then in the second round, not in the second round, in the quarterfinal stage, they got the easier group. So I guess I understand why you said them pave the way, but Moody said them pave the way. But the luck of the draw, they benefited from the luck of the draw. So yeah, JC never get the hardest groups leading to this point. But put some respect for the man.
Yeah, man, but if you're gonna pick a quarterfinals 11, JC have to have at least 3. Some people that say more than 3.
And then coach David Ferguson doing a solid job. Win the Mannings Cup. For the last 2 Mannings Cups, win that. And him got the finals last year and lose. So put some respect for the man name.
Because so in that team that for me, people go and go watch the video for Rush. Rush never give them early.
Leave something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the video. People, make sure now smash the like button, you know. Smash the like button, people. It's unusual for me have over 100 people. I believe I have 20 likes. People, me not pressure on it tonight and smash the like button. Stop what you're doing right now. MPEC TV, big up yourself, brother. No love and respect, brother. Make sure you smash the like button, people. But anyway, is this correct? How many goals Casey and Staths have between them? Can we know when him have over what 100 goals?
Oh, you mean Casey and Staths?
Yeah. How many goals them have between the two of them?
I'm gonna double check. They both scored. Casey scored only for go, but I'm gonna check.
So while Rush look on that, I can continue. I say, in the team, while Rush check for that, but they have 3 Mona players as well in my 11, which is Akeem Bernard, Ryan Thomas, that are Kante, and Zane Pinnock. You get me? I say that out of the 11, we have 3 JC, 3 Mona, and then KC, we have Blaine Bayam, Samuel Shakes, and Dujan Richards. So we have 3 JC, 3 KC, and 3 Mona. And that only seems fair, though.
Yeah.
And then that left back with 2, we have Brian Burkett in a charge. He was a standout player. And maybe if we did go back and do my list again, would have probably put Satchel instead of Brian Burkett in our starting 11. You get me? I say if we did go back and do the list again, we'd have probably reel and come again and put Shako and Satchel instead of Brian Burkett. And then that would have mean Mona have 4. Daniel Mitchell, Akeem Bernard, Daniel Mitchell, Romarian Thomas, and Zane. So Mona have 4 on my team. KC have 3, JC have 3, and then me that put 1 Staths in it. So I'm gonna take nothing wrong with that. That seems fair based on how the season I go. You see me, Mona probably have too much, but Daniel Mitchell have in there. So you go. So I'm gonna take nothing wrong with that 3 and I'm starting 11. The man said it looks shaky, yes, but I haven't heard of any.
111 goals
between them both.
111 goals between Staths and KC. 111.
111 goals.
2 teams scored. Sound ridiculous still, but 111 goals.
How much goals scored in Mannings Cup?
I only if I goal scored in Mannings Cup. And some good goal too.
Remember the Staths play against Tarrant, we were there at the violation.
I remember the KC in the quarterfinal round scored 13 goals, brother, in a 3 game.
Wow.
Goal. I remember the KC scored 9 against Jose Marti in the second round. Is it Staths never scored only 1 goal in the quarterfinals, only 4 goals. But remember, them play JC, them play Elis Lassie, give them a good run for them money same way. So 111 goal though, only per goal. So you talk about the game though, KC versus Staths game.
KC versus Staths, brother. One thing can happen tomorrow, you know, a stadium, you know.
Yeah, the second game. I think it got close actually. I think it got very good.
Is that the second game?
Yeah, the second game, the 6 o'clock game, I think.
Really?
I think JC and Mona play first.
Yeah.
And then KC play Staths in the night. KC I get the night game, man. Because remember KC I bring out the crowd now, so them don't want to keep it early and people they are work same way.
Oh, KC always bring out the crowd.
The crowd, brother.
And them have the most fans.
KC?
Yeah.
By far, Bridget. By far. You know, see that all the chance too. KC supporters them not play. But wow. I think it will be a close game. Me I go on. You know me just say close, but me I go on 3-1 or 3-2.
What the breaking news?
Me I see goals, man.
What the breaking news? When you hear the breaking news?
What the breaking news?
Which breaking news?
Which breaking news?
Yo, I'm frightened because I read something wrong away. I go with that. Prince, what the breaking news?
Welcome to the brother, man.
Yeah, yo, a while ago, I said, what?
Yeah, man, people them get you out of that, Bridget.
Yeah, Prince, what the Prince come in at that way more I talk about the breaking news.
Better yet, not 3, 2. Either 2-1 or 2-0.
I have KC beginning it out on penalties.
So you have a game draw in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
What is the score though? Think you have to see Oliver goals?
There will be a Caribbean Schoolboy football championship.
That would be good. That would be awesome.
Wait, so bro, we have fly a Grenada or Trinidad go cover it, dog.
I'm not lying. Because see a ticket them still.
People have to subscribe for that, bro. Fly guy Guyana, you know the way there? Fly guy Guyana.
Yeah.
Where them have a Schoolboy championship?
That way I see.
I want to say to me, say.
That wouldn't bad. But I have the match 1-1. Dujan Richards and Sakwan Shachel. KC I go apply the pressure, but Staths I go hold it out. Staths I go before middle. And I go frustrate KC. And I'm going to manage to score in the late embers of the game. Carry the penalty. And I have KC winning a penalty. Dujan Richards scoring the last penalty. My words.
Yeah, I have a KC 2-1. Not 3-1, I revise it. 2-1. When I think that game I have 4 goals.
Staths defense too good and comprehensive all around. I feel like the Staths are going to start the keeper, bro.
But I don't want because both of we are predict Staths and people don't feel like Staths are joke team in the region.
Staths.
Brother.
Yeah, both of we are predict KC. Staths are a joke team.
So both of you are predict Staths?
Both of we are predict KC.
We are predict KC.
Oh, okay.
We are predict KC. As I said, penalty shootout for me. Dying embers of the game.
Wow.
Yeah. Whisper and Shachel. Score.
All right.
If I find the name of the keeper, that's what they are looking for.
But it's the Staths, so Staths beat KC last year in the under 16 final.
Yeah. If you watch the video we just post, I'm not sure the Gibbs, who is the 15th for KC, where I scored a back goal from where they. He must say, yo, the match is nice for him. Because Staths beat them last year in the Colts and him did dip on the Colts team. So here, what him look forward to the match. This kind of got deep, and I think Staths one Staths got semi-final last year. I think it was probably KC. No, semi-final, man. I'm not sure about
JC beat them down.
JC.
Yeah, JC.
But KC and Staths, even at the Pepsi, National gives you that tell you say, yo, Staths beat them a couple years ago. So them kind of remember them thing and them will go out there and try.
Whisper play against them too. Whisper play never. Yeah.
Yeah, Whisper was a part of the coach team last year. So Whisper go and get back. Most of them youth go and get them get back. Because that team are kind of young too.
Sure, Whisper the play on the coach team last year.
And
last year.
Well, name Fabian. That's the name of the goalkeeper, Fabian Marsh. But I don't know why Staths never there started at the beginning of the season. But he is so clearly better than the other little goalkeeper they must start. Fabian Marsh, from the first time I see him, I say, Rush, that youth are better than the next little Julie. Then I see him start next keeper and I say, what them do? Then them start back Fabian Marsh. I did an interview with him and I asked, why you not start? Him say, oh, he can just work hard in the training. And I saw him get him start today. You get me? I say, so if them continue to use Fabian and the youth are like 6'2", like a big youth, next little keeper like 5'5". I really love the little keeper them still around.
yeah.
Believe someone keeper be 6'2" or taller, you know.
Bro, you see Netherlands goalkeeper. At the first me I see him today. You see Netherlands goalkeeper.
Can keep him.
No perk.
Him can keep him, sir.
Where you know him from? At the first year I see him.
I don't know him, but I see him make a slip and I say, oh.
Me I hear about him. And today.
And first international match.
See him pushing over the bar to them and I say,
First international match.
I want the near post so that man clot it a near post and I see. I saw me coming out so that brother they tall, you know. When I see the man stretch out so, you know, I say, man. When you goalkeeper and tall, so, you know, brother.
That give people problem in the table Courtois. Courtois like 6'6", 6'7". And that give whole heap of people problem with Courtois.
Yeah. Cause him frame big.
Yeah, I love when goalkeeper tall, man.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. So, let's move on. So, all right. Mona, boy, may I tell you, I think at the end of this, Mona still, no, brother. Craig, take your beat, no, brother. Man, them turn up your jawbone, so. Man, them twist up Craig Butler jawbone, so. Take your beat, no, Craig. Take your beat, Take your beat, no, Craig Butler. Take your beat.
Where is them the
man, them twist up Craig Butler jawbone.
You know, I think it's innocent for Mona State, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man, it done for Craig, man. Take a beat, Craig.
It's hard for me to say Mona can lose 3 games back. Like
bro, them might lose, brother. Mona team not deep enough, brother.
Them not deep enough, but them first 11 good.
And them always make mistake, you don't realize it. KC, CC. I tell Craig, so when it reach this stage, to have that pedigree, brother, it's matter.
Yeah.
That's why I never picked them.
You understand? No, but I tell Craig the other day and Craig I run me down and say, yo, that no matter. But Mona, I for come, me predict Mona for win 2 games them and them lose. And we watch them with my eye and I say, okay, all right. Always I make mistake. Always I make the team and score on the first. against a JC, a KC, a CC, brother, you cannot make them team they score by your first, brother. It's a uphill back.
In the game against KC, we'll say Carlton Brown lose him at 2 times, just kick the whisper, just shut him down, just take him down. I don't understand if you think him out of the box or something, but they're 2 reckless tackles. So we don't say them be a mistake. So every tackle is a mistake, but that was mistake. In the CC game, we see Akim Bernard, 2 mistakes. You tell me say in the JC game again, you expect mistake. I just expect JC for outplay Mona. Where I expect? Because you have a mistake, I don't know if a mistake is going to beat Mona again. I don't see them boy lose 3 games consecutively upon mistake.
Virgin, bro.
Actually, this is the game I think I got penalty.
If the man them don't play a simple 4-4-3-3 and cover the wings them, we'll snag a put ball over the top to the JC wing and them like foolish and them going dead off, Virgin. Craig Butler need
a big feet. Hey, let me tell you, brother. Me sorry for cut you. A big bembe this them depend. It's a for them pressing game. I gonna leave space. One thing you can't get JC and KC space. They will kill you with space. And then you correct say,
not with Wilson. The UN Kevin Wilson.
I tell you,
the man they see space and eat up space.
Right, you see if Craig Butler adjust the system and put one of the better left backs in the Mannings Cup than Tate Peralta. That you they can defend. Put him a left back. Play Dan Hugh Mitchell and the number 9, what name?
It is, I remember him.
He was centre back and play Carlton Brown a right back. I look like Rabina Garden. I look like say Carlton Brown when him playing at the middle, him lose him too much, so them can't keep him in the sun. Play him a right back. You see when them play 3 midfielder, them play Ramari and Thomas, them play Nosey, them play Denzel Washington McKenzie.
Yep.
And then the front 3, you play Zane Pin up on one wing, Kishi and God up on one wing, and anybody else up top, Reggie. Matter of fact, you can't play Sean Layton on one wing them too.
And play Zane
Pinnock in the But he might use 3, right? I don't know. I said this in the post-match analysis against CC. I never seen a team play so in the world yet. And he probably say, yo, Netherlands back in the day or something. But who you ever see use 3 defenders are back with no wing backs? You ever see 3 central defenders, a right centre back, one in the middle, a sweeper, and a left centre back? You ever see that yet? With no wing backs, like say you're not a wing back, you're not nobody a bomb down on a back. You're not have that. We never see it yet. You see me? And them 2 talented play with 5 defenders. So as Joe Moore say, I better them go with 4, and if them go with 4, I can't see them against JC problems.
Yeah, man, as Mr. Stefan, right? Yo, with no disrespect to Craig Butler team, I always say me and Ball them are the best. Right now, from goalkeeper to forward, if you do a player-for-player comparison, Mona go win most of the I'm seeing on my 11, I'm just realizing I have 4 Mona players on my 11. You get me as a guy, Mona just really a super talented team.
But you have to respect these better teams now, Bridget. And even so, Craig Butler knows say the way he play, his system leaves space in there, and he knows that.
Bro, and if you play a 4-3-3 and still play a press and still play a press and still play with triangles, you get me? I say you have to cover the spaces, you have to move the ball where you want to move, you have to play direct. Like we see it last season when they do it last season. Last season a 4-3-3 they play, but when they play one ball team toppling over the top twin wing of them, get in a square. And the system did look good last season, bro. Last season they played with 4 at the back and overlapping wing backs and them things. It looked good, bro. When they played 4-3-3. Or sometimes he play the box, sometimes play the Brazilian box, sometimes play like a 4-4-2, but he use a box and have the wing back. And the kind knows him have attacking wing backs over that. You get me? I say, and then him forward, him tucking.
Yeah.
But he look good. Man, him come with this new system, say I transcend the game, I revolutionize the game. But I think, bro, when these players matriculate to the professional level, they're going to be playing in 4-3-3 systems. And that them are going to play whenever them go overseas. So continue to play them another 4-3-3, bro. Press, nothing wrong with pressing, nothing wrong with playing with triangles, nothing wrong with playing with overlapping wing backs. You get me? I say nothing wrong with playing with overlapping centre backs. Like him call him attacking central defender. That's perfectly fine with me. Daniel Mitchell can pass the ball into Nosey pass the ball, Denzel Washington McKenzie, Daniel Mitchell overlap, one over the top or one down to the wing. Square for Daniel Mitchell buck team. That's perfectly fine. There's a whole heap of different ways they can play football. You get me? I say, bro. But you have to focus on stopping people from scoring.
Yeah, and you know, even some people are gonna say a mistake beat them, as I just said a while ago. But even in that game, man, CC have only get good amount of chances. That game they finished what? 3-1? He could have finished 4-1. He could have finished 4 or 5. Okay. CC got chances. To be fair, Mona got some chances too. Especially in the early part of the game. But I feel like if them adjust, and even if them don't adjust, I don't expect more individual mistakes. So I expect that game I expect a 1-1 draw out of the game. Mona win on penalties. That's what I expect. Because Akim Bernard, you don't want to face him in a penalties. That you can save a penalty. Where you predict?
Bro, I'm predicting Jamaica College should take it. I'm thinking probably 2-0, probably 2-1. I think Wilson will exploit the spaces in behind, and I think JC will convert on their chances. But there's definitely a world where Mona can come out and complete dominate the game and win the game. And there's definitely a world where Akeem Bernard, their goalkeeper, can have a redemption game and win the game for Jamaica and win the game for Mona High School because he's that good. So I have JC right now, but it's well within the realm of possibility that Mona can also win. It wouldn't surprise me.
Mr. Ryan, 1-1 for me, Mona and penalties.
Yeah, 1-1. I've got Mona get about 4 tomorrow, bro.
4 you predict? Judge or you?
Unless them goalkeepers come.
Brother, I think Butler, as sometimes, brother, as a coach, this can go against you. And Craig Butler stubborn. Yeah, the other day, the man have a good meeting with Butler. Leon Bailey and thing, and now the meeting, Leon say, yo, fine and well, when he reach. So totally, him say, fine and well, you're doing very well in the Manning Cup. But when you reach this stage, in the Manning Cup, that means you're doing something good. But you have to learn from, you play against KC, you concede 4. You play against CC, you concede 3. 7 goal that. And how much for reply? 3. Alright? The man said to him, say, bro, you have to change your system. This year gang pressing where you go up and Craig stubborn, Craig now change the system, brother. You understand? He's a JC old boy. And if you look at the Phoenix and the Mona team, what do you think them have in common? What do you think Craig Butler and the players them have in common? Who know they run them and watch them and interview? What do you think them have in common?
The same stubbornness.
Yo. I don't know where I look for.
I don't want to be dead.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like I don't know where I talk about.
Brother, the man them cocky and the man them fearless, brother. You not see that? And let me tell you something, brother. Nothing wrong with that. I like coach personality reflect on him team. You see that never die attitude there. I love that about Mona and confident about Mona. I love that all the player them speak just like Craig Butler. But when it go wrong, you can't so cocky, brother. Take your lick, Mona.
Me believe the true sign of a real man is the ability to still maintain your confidence even when things not wrong. But to be honest, Ryan, the only 2 people we seen in them interview where show the utmost respect are blamed by a man and what his name Xavier Davidson. Everybody else super cocky. Everybody else I say, yo, Xavier Davidson. I say, yo, yeah, we know they're a good team, whatever. Same thing blamed by him, yeah, we know they're a good team. But
bro, look at the composure. Look at the composure with the JCT.
Yeah, you're Macon. Macon say you're betting. Fear, nothing for fear, of course we're going to win. Yeah, you see Macon, I'll just ask Macon. Macon say, of course we're going to win. You get me? With Wilson. Wilson I said, of course we're going to win. But I only Xavier Davis is the captain now. him kind of be like, yeah, we know they're a good team, blah, 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 blah. But everybody else except them two,
Right.
they're very confident.
Right, I know say at one time, I say Craig Butler changing our game. Camper down at Excelsior. Then we start a forward. And Camper down shot them. I think they be 2-1 down at one point. I say, I love this. More under pressure, I want to see how Craig Butler manage the game. Because you know, I watch coaches and them in-game management. You have to know if you make tactical changes in the game. You see me? And I watch them and I say, all right. We see him pull back, him leading goal scorer, Dan Hugh Mitchell, him pull him back to a central position, and him kind of puts in more central. You see me? And them end up come back and win the game because what Dan Hugh Mitchell going at the back, Camper don't care score again. Him a one of, if not the best defender in the Mannings.
And at that, give me the confidence, yo, Mona is very special. Don't get me wrong, you know. They are still good team. But when they reach at this point in the season, you cannot concede too much goal, brother. You're in a trouble.
You can't concede too many goals. You're right. You're 100% right, bro.
You understand? You have to know when you have a team. So, okay, all right. You know that we're not going to change your philosophy or move away from what we have done. Bring we here, successful. But, like, tweak it a little bit. Like, you know, you stay back a little bit for like all the 35 minutes and map out the opponents and to see what they try to keep it clean sheet. Try to stay in the game more than chasing the game the first 30 minutes. When they chase the game against these CC and these KC, they might make you pay.
Yeah.
Because the moment they can see that early goal, you are going to come at them, and you're going to leave space behind. You understand? And me have no doubt that Mona can turn it around. But
them not have no coverage for the wing. I'm going to say Lenny Hyde do it. Lenny Hyde exploit them. Atiba Green, Reed, and the 13.
And KC.
And them just
stay one on the flank.
And KC.
You remember KC 2 goals them scored?
But me say, where CC have them triangle right on one side.
Yeah, 3 man.
Yeah, man. And as soon as them play 2-1 and them knock it, one of the central defender them have to go cross. And when the central defender them go cross, the back line open up, one true pass, opportunity. I suppose I have to make up a save. Bro, you have to use some wing backs, bro. You have to have wide defenders. You have to have wide defenders in football.
And Stefan Wright, no man, Dan Hugh Mitchell went back to centre back. And the thing is,
in the Camper game.
Yeah, and the winning goal come from a set piece, bro. So we go up. At that time, the winning goal come from a set piece, so them should even get, in my opinion. You see me? The referee them been poor in that game there. But them get a set piece, and where we are saying them shouldn't get in the first place. Then the ball go out of, it looked like it could have been out of bounds. And then Mona man jump and bucket back in and kick ball and goal. You see me? So yeah, it did go around there.
Mr. Prince Kevin make a statement, and this is a video that many people would not have gotten to see, never really see the light of day. It was a private video, our very first video that went unlisted. We only sent the link to about 300 people to ask them what they thought of it. And I was giving suggestions for the senior team job. I don't know if you remember, Lenny Hyde was one of my suggestions.
Yeah, man, Lenny Hyde a tactician, man.
Yeah, because I believe him, and in my show, him definitely be around the system. You know, I think he'd be a good shot for the under 20 team.
Wasn't he involved with one of those teams, one of the under teams?
Yeah, he was a part of the under 20.
Yeah,
recently, but we have to understand, you know, Lenny Hyde instill him system at Clarendon College. Will he get the time with the boys, the Reggae Boyz, to see the system? No, because JFF don't believe in a youth to invest the money or them supposed to invest in the youth them. We're not going to see that. We're not going to see that. Teacher Lenny Hyde, Burtis Bell, you can see that. If you give them time with a crop of youth, they can teach it. And a few coaches in Jamaica can do that. And Lenny Hyde, boy, may I tell you how the man them possess the ball and how the man them keep the ball. May I say, wow.
Bro, and you see the facts that we have. You see the fact, all of we play under 20, them play in a JPL or them are pros overseas, right? When we call up the senior team, bro, we call up under 20 team to the every time we call up
21, 23. Try to.
Yeah, and if them are 21, them can come to. If them are 22, them can come play with that team. They get me, I say. So if we call up our under 20 team, and then if we see some really standout young players which can't make the senior team, instead of trying to force them into the senior team, we call them up in the unders team then, and try to get some friendly. And if we can't get the friendly for them, at least them are there up and camp, them can run against the senior team. You get me, I say, in a training. So every camp we call up a 23-man squad. Supposed to call up a under 20 squad as well. And in that under 20 squad, we might have a 21-year-old or a 22-year-old who are really good, but just couldn't make it at the senior team. And then get friendlies for them. And if you can't get friendlies for them, at least you know so them are going to scrimmage versus the senior team.
Get a league team from, say you travel go America. Or you travel go. It's not easy, because it's probably expensive. But may I say, if we're going to do it, if we're going to spend money and make, we think properly.
No, but we can, like, when we bring the senior team on camp, if we can't get a friendly for the under 20 team, we can have them in a camp with the under 20 team, with the senior team, and then can scrimmage versus the senior team. I get me asking, they might have a different coach, they might have a different anything. So say the Reggae Boyz are going to come.
Same under 20, same assistant coach for the senior team, I'm a coach under 20.
I wouldn't even say that, because the under 20 got them own.
He must say that's the case.
No, I'm the coach, the assistant coach for Jamaica.
Marion Garden?
No man,
No man, yeah man, I'm the assistant coach. We need to make a video about that, you know, put it out, make people can get.
Them come and them go. Spain go play a match. You know, so them go come on Monday, Wednesday, them go leave Friday. You get me? I say. So when them come Wednesday, when we bring everybody Wednesday, all of the like 6 pros from England under 20, the boys Clark and Jamaica, wherever them, we put them with JPL under 20 players. And then the 2 days them with them there Jamaica, them play against the senior team. Send the senior team down about the business. They will probably play them against a JPL team. Then send them back on them business on the FIFA when they're done. You get me? I say, if we can get a friendly for them in a Spain or in a Cameroon, we'll send them to you. Get me? I say, but every time we call the senior team in a camp, we need to call the under 20 team. England do it with 21s or 23s. I think it's 21. Yep. Every time them call up them senior teams, so they might call up them 25-man senior squad, they might call them 25-man under 21 squad as well. Sometimes under 21 squad might have a Max Irons, might have a Ben Johnson, who's a little bit older, but them still play with the 21. The guy is not a sanctioned, even though you have to hard and fast on the age group. But every single time England call up 2 teams, an under 20 team, an under 21 team, and them senior team. And them scrimmage the under 20s versus the senior team, bro. We need to do that.
Definitely. But I'm going to play something for you guys. Let's see. All right.
Discuss on the Sportsmax zone, but at the moment, Sportsmax and organizers of schoolboy football in Jamaica and Tobago have collaborated to form a new and exciting competition. First of its kind for high school football. We still have some major World Cup football to discuss on the Sportsmax zone, but at the moment, Sportsmax and organizers of schoolboy football in Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago have collaborated to form a new and exciting competition. It will be a first of its kind for high school football in the region, when the top 2 teams from the ISA competitions in Jamaica and the top 2 from the SSFL in Trinidad and Tobago will come together for a 4-team tournament in January of next year. The tournament will take place over a single weekend. Sportsmax will be the major sponsor, with Tiger Tanks, which is the lead sponsor of the SSFL, also committing to the venture. St. Benedict's and Fatima are the confirmed teams from TNT already in, and they'll be joined by winners of the Mannings Cup and the Costa Cup competitions in Jamaica. Those titles, of course, still to be decided. Now, to tell us more, we are pleased to be joined by the ISA president, Keith Wellington. Keith, this is something that we have thought about and talked about for so long, especially since both high school competitions are prominent fixtures on the Sportsmax channels. How exciting is this for you as the ISA boss?
Very exciting, Lance. Good evening, good afternoon. It's very exciting for us. We are looking at how it is that we can extend our football season to allow for those who are more successful and maybe the better players to get more opportunities to expose their talents and to develop. And so this is one way that we think that it can be done. And we're happy that our partners in Trinidad feel the same way. This year is particularly good that it's happening based on the fact that both countries are celebrating their 60th anniversary. And as regional entities, we want to do everything we can to allow our young people to participate in the integration that is so necessary for the development.
Yeah, well, we were supposed to be linking with Maria Louis Gonzalez, who is the SSFL president. We haven't really caught up with him yet to give us, you know, the side of the SSFL. But Keith, the quality of the schoolboy football in Jamaica is very high. I know they have the respect of their Trinidad and Tobago counterparts. I'm not sure if there's been any banter between you and the SSFL boss as to what might happen in this series.
Not quite yet, not quite as yet. I'm sure it will come. We are so excited about what lies ahead that we have not had the time to go at each other yet. We are trying to make sure that this works. Nicholas, your CEO, has been instrumental in all of this so far, and we want to ensure that we get it to work well.
Yeah, Keith, speaking about the discussion, so you're talking about business right now, no time for banter. When, if you have the idea, do we expect this matchup?
We're looking at the second weekend in January.
Yeah.
So that's round about January 10th, the weekend of January 10th, or thereabouts.
And is it that the players are going to play some matches here in Jamaica and, of course, some in Trinidad and Tobago, and then we'll have the grand finale?
No, what we're looking at is to have an annual event. So this year, Jamaica will host. So the Trinidadian teams will come to Jamaica and they will play over an extended weekend to determine the winner. And then in 2023, we are hoping that in 2023 we may actually schedule our calendar to make it an end of season event in December, so that we will travel to Trinidad and reciprocate what we do this year.
So we're not only thinking short term, we actually have a plan for this to become a staple in our football product. Talk to us now about the importance of, you know, the Trinis coming here to Jamaica, playing football with the Jamaicans, and of course, just the overall development of football.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't be untrue to say that both Trinidad and Jamaica have probably the strongest tradition in football in the region. And so to expose the youngsters from both countries at an early age, not just in terms of football exposure, but social exposure, we think it is going to be very good for them. We also know that a lot of them play football with the aim of not just turning professionals, but also getting opportunities from colleges abroad. And this is another opportunity to invite down US coaches in particular to look at what we have in both countries, so that there is another opportunity for them as well.
Yeah, Keith, I seem to recollect an overseas trip to Florida with some of the schools teams, maybe an all-school team, competing in some festival in Florida at the end of a schoolboy football season. Does that still happen? And is that something that the players would have looked forward to in the past, which sets them up for this particular engagement?
Yes, so we normally would have had that trip to Florida in December, right after the Oliver Shield. When we last played in 2019, yes, we discussed with the organizers the difficulties we have in selecting our best teams, getting their visas and so on to travel around that Christmas period. And it was agreed that January would be a better period. But this year, it is still on the cards. So that may also be a part of the extended season for our players. So the Trinidad experience will be for the top schoolboy teams, while that trip to Florida would be for the all-stars players, those players who we deem to be the best of the bunch. And so it would be a representation of the best players from across both Mannings and Docker. So we are still looking to have that. As I said, we had a meeting last night with our coaches from the semi-final team, the 8 teams in the semi-finals, and I hinted to them that we are not going to just end at the Oliver Shield finals on the 17th. We're looking to have a kind of post-season in January that will provide further experience, because we still are thinking of the All-Mannings, All-Docker as well. So we want to extend that into January for some of our players.
All right, Keith, we're certainly looking forward to that clash. And as you said, it is an opportunity for players to travel, get some overseas experience and so on, because this is a development that young players need, and it is a part of their growth. It is a part of their growth, so we look forward to seeing that happen. But we're in touch constantly, so when the dates are finalized and so on, we'll have further discussion on that. Keith, thanks, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Keith Wellington, there, president of ISA, and Mariah.
People who can go watch a full video on Sportsmax. All right. So, anyway, gentlemen, one that go deep in the schoolboy football.
That's exciting, brother.
A funny thing, this or that sports. Yeah. How do feel about this tournament?
Love it. I'm telling you, Issa working a dog.
Issa do them thing, man.
We've been giving Issa their flowers this season.
Sometimes them laps, as do everybody. But for the most part, Issa do a good job this year. Sportsmax do a good job this year. On the information side, them can do better. But in terms of the competitions, them are plan, brother, them do a decent job. Hopefully we can do that. Is it?
Go and take a lick, Danny Jed, man. Welcome to the party, Danny Jed. You don't get nothing yet, brother. It's just at the start. Yeah, Danny Jed. Yeah. Pick up yourself, still Danny Jed. Go and hold it, brother, as a Mount Pleasant big supporter. Yo, Danny Jed, go and hold it, man. Go and take a lick, man. Like how Craig get him face. Bruise up there.
Tap on your top coach. With more, no more. It is not the player them fault.
Take a lick, Danny Jed. Take a lick. Yo, but this side of sports, brother, it's a pleasure, brother. It's a pleasure, because you don't know the thing going on, brother. People, make sure you like the video. Make sure you go check out this side of sports. Yo, this side of sports. What I have to say before we end the show, brother? What I have to say? What coming? What I have open a sleeve coming?
We have quite a bit, you know. We just released our two. But yeah, we have a two semi-final build-up videos. Them, you know, we're really proud of those. Go and go check them out. Obviously, we're going to see them.
Hold on. I'm gonna cut you. Danny Jed, how many pints Mount Pleasant and? How many pints Mount Pleasant and, brother? I'm gonna look on the table.
Judge.
No, just the other day, Coach Whitmore, don't play the game against Cameroon because foreign player them. How many game Mount Pleasant play? I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go on JPL and see what I go. But anyway, this is that sports. Sorry.
Yeah, man. As I said, so we are going to do the semi-final games tomorrow. So, you know, we're going to do the post-game interviews. We're going to do there with the regular highlight packages. We have a lot coming on. You know, Champions Cup semi-final, Saturday at Sabina Park. So that Sports TV, we're going to do there. We're going to cover the ins and the outs. You get me? I say, it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a festival. And we're going to do there, you know, and schoolboy football will come to an end. But the same way you see we take on schoolboy football, the same way you see we man it up, the same schoolboy football feature them. Same thing we're going to do with the JPL. So I've got the different JPL teams, start them star players, start them coach. I've got the JPL matches. I get myself, catch one or two highlight videos, talk to some people after the game, and hopefully bring back some energy to the JPL like how we bring back some energy to the schoolboy football team. So that's what we have coming up the sleeves. You know, the winter are going to be good. It probably going to be a bit silent, but then in the January, we're going to come back with a bang.
Ryan, one thing I have to say though, I like how the people are going with the World Cup, brother. I see a couple World Cup stream are going and the people they don't love it like how me expect to love it, man.
Yeah, the World Cup stream. No, man, I think what happened after the game them done, you have to attack the World Cup stream them. If you make it stay too long, bad no really want to hear it. Unless when it get down to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah. I'm stream, man, but I'm not seeing about people on the stream, man.
Yeah.
I expect a bigger energy towards the World Cup from the Jamaican audience, because you don't know.
Yeah. It will come when you get down in the nitty-gritty.
Everybody have a different flag on them car.
Yeah.
Can't see me with nobody else flag on my car, no time still.
One black, green and gold.
I see people with Argentina flag and Brazil flag and France flag. I want Jamaica flag alone, you can see on my car, you know. Because I never born a Buenos Aires, or I never born a France or Sao Paulo, as him say, or Rio de Janeiro or New York. Or New York.
But what you know?
I sent Andrew Maban.
Ryan, may I bring 2 teams right now?
The one UA hospital.
What you know, man? Me I really work on this right now. You see me? Me I go for Brazil, 3 teams up. Me I go for Brazil, USA, and England.
USA didn't even come out of the zone.
You hear me say though?
USA not even coming out of that zone.
Yeah, man. Me I go for more USA do well. Not that me I predict them for the well, but me I support them because I support a team from a region. You see me?
After then beat up.
Then
them beat up and them stop from going World Cup and I support them.
Yeah, me I support a team from a region.
You're not happy?
Yeah, man, me I support a team from a region. So me I go way out of both go support team.
Argentina stop from going World Cup.
Remember now the next country I'm most familiar with and them me I support.
Argentina stop from going World Cup. Brazil stop from going World Cup.
Yeah, Argentina the two.
Them never stop from going.
Them never stop. But them do to where they reach. But watching on the people, I have to support. I have to support a team from the region. I mean, I support USA from the region. Brazil, I think I go win the World Cup. And you know, a couple of Arsenal players upon the England team. So I support the England team. Straight up.
Yeah, me support the England team. I'm like England. If I say a team on my team, I have to say England on my team. But more messy with the World Cup.
Watch you know. We have 3 Arsenal players from. They will have Raheem Sterling.
I don't hear them on the name still on my ears.
You have a member say
I don't care. I'm not a fan of Raheem Sterling. Oh, so that brawling, I care.
But then we have Kyle Walker.
Leon Bailey.
We have Kyle Walker.
Which part Kyle Walker born? Which part Kyle Walker born?
That no matter.
Which part him born?
No matter. Look how much man you born in England they not Jamaica.
I ask you which part. That's why I never rate them.
Me not show him born.
Because them born over and them come play for we.
Me not show him born.
Me know them never born yet.
But me not show him born.
Who cares which part him born?
But me I tell you that a 3 Jamaican.
No, Kyle Walker is not Jamaican. No, Kyle Walker be Jamaican.
Man with Jamaican heritage.
But he is not Ryan Sterling, Jamaican. He have a Jamaican passport.
Ryan Sterling.
Bobby Reed never have a Jamaican passport in America. Ryan Sterling have one. There's a banana boat settings. I'm not saying a banana boat settings. That means he have a Jamaican passport.
Say I born Ryan
Would
Sterling?
expire still. I mean if I born Ryan Sterling. From them time till now. I born Ryan Sterling.
Leave her hanging.
Yeah, brother.
Because him should have dip on the right hand or on the left hand, chip on the right.
Every day they are marvel, like your boots, brethren. Don't your boots come score some World Cup qualifier goal, brethren.
Where you say?
You don't want your boots, man.
Ryan Sterling on the left and chip on the right. One Bowser down there.
Or Michael Antonio.
Or Michael Antonio said speed. The man must say Ryan Sterling sell me out still.
Ivan Tony.
Boy,
Ivan Tony no want to come in.
Ivan Tony no want to come.
But I come now because I can't play for England again.
No try again, Ivan Tony like 25.
Yeah, but the thing is, Ivan Tony for the World Cup, bro.
You see Ivan Tony get charged, brother.
It's so great, I'm mad boy still.
That's how I do.
Who am I baller?
I want
a baller.
Most Trent matter about. But Trent can't see that side, brother. Chips are top, man.
Yeah, but the coach take Trent for fool, bro.
I don't take Trent for no defense, brother.
No man in been narrate Trent Alexander. When Trent was the best right back in the world, Trent couldn't see England side.
Trippier did that.
Which was madness.
Trippier did good at Atletico, bro.
Brother.
Kyle Walker on him,
What you talking about, brother? Man should I get Trent with 30 minutes, brother, today? Yeah, because Iran is not a team that go into defense.
Bro, I mean, right now, Trippier.
Trippier the man.
But even when Trent was the best by far,
still not getting the England team.
That was weird to me. And then Tamori never met the team.
Maguire start today.
Play good.
Maguire play good. The man will score too.
But Maguire start.
If I merit. If I like.
A man like
performance.
Benjamin White. Whether they are not the best right back in England, this is second to Trippier. Don't at me, brother. Ben White.
Don't sleep on
Ben White. Ben White a centre back, brethren. I have Maguire start over Ben White, bro. But still, Maguire play good. And then, you have man like Aaron Ramsdale, best English goalkeeper, not on farm, because that's a Nick Pope. So right now, Jordan Pickford is the 4th best English goalkeeper right now. Jordan Pickford is the 4th best English goalkeeper right now.
Like I tell brother, Pickford is doing well Everton this season. Keep Everton in the game, brother.
And where Ramsdale
are the best English goalkeeper. The second best English goalkeeper, more than Dean Henderson.
Pope, man.
The third best goalkeeper, Nick Pope, and the fourth best goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford. For a farm, Nick Pope, but I think Dean Henderson is a better goalkeeper than Nick Pope. I'm not talking about farm. I'm talking about the best goalkeeper. Ramsdale are the best English goalkeeper. Dean Henderson is the second best English goalkeeper. Pickford can't keep like them.
But I must say when Pickford play for England, him solid still. So that's why Southgate like him. After all,
bro, even when the man play for Everton, him solid.
He have a good season. But last year.
Yeah, keeper have go through them ups and down. But Ramsdale is better than Pickford, brother.
Ramsdale better than Pickford, bro. Ramsdale better than Pickford. Bill, bro.
And Dean Henderson, bro.
But hold on, Pickford don't play for like a rival or something. Where? Brother,
no, I'm tell us a Pickford, bro. I'm watching man a certain game this season. I see Everton.
You watch Dean Henderson?
Dean Henderson is shoppy, brother. We play for Nottingham Forest, so he's play for England.
Yeah.
Them man ain't a good, brother. Them man.
Right now, Dean Henderson I probably have the best season in the whole Premier League right now. The man is being absolutely outstanding.
Right now, Ramsdale in between the six. But watch it now. Such man I show him loyalty, bro. Southgate and the player that way play the best for him. Cause watch it now. Him keep up him running, you know. Him keep up him 2 games them in a most recent call him friendly, you know. And when Pope come dust, him come rank the bed. You get me I say? And
mess up himself.
Yeah, and him give Ramsdale him run too. And when Ramsdale come do, give away 2 goals, brother. So the man I say, here when Pickford play for me, Pickford play well. So here when me I not try nobody, Pickford I start.
But
him play Ben White as centre back. Where they 2 windows ago, and Ben White come give a goal, brother.
As I say, bro.
Even though you're right, Ben White fair play still, you know.
May I talk about the rankings as it relates to who can keep the best. Ramsdale are the best English goalkeeper, and Dean Henderson is the second best.
I'm gonna money out, dog.
What?
I'm gonna say, Sterling wanted to play for Jamaica, but Jamaica never wanted him. You can't money Sterling and Jamaica for
You see, if me see that, if like me get
for that video,
I may apologize to Ryan Sterling. I'm a bun out Reggae Boyz.
No man, him never want him just say him love Jamaica, but he want to choose England. World Cup, the man want to go better.
World Cup, him want go.
Of course, that's him said.
Bro, if me you never pick Jamaica, brother.
Yeah, mad.
No, man, Jamaica.
Unless Jamaica change them attitude and them way. Bro, you can't hold on.
My son, Ryan, and my son a big baller, make £200,000 a week to play football. Him have to play for Jamaica, rest him have to stop name Graham. And name something else.
Brother, you don't understand where the thing playing a World Cup in a brother.
Playing a World Cup no mean nothing if you are saying God save the Queen. If me are playing a World Cup, it have to be eternal, father else. I don't want to play a brethren. I don't care.
So
if me have my son and him one of the best footballers in the world, I make £200,000 a week. Who cares about playing for England? England can't pay me the money.
At the World Cup, you want to play, man.
Yeah, but if Ryan Sterling play for, we have play at the World Cup, Richard.
We say we have make 2018.
Brian, we make all of them.
I just 18 in Jamaica and then this one. See, so we have met the last 2 World Cup. Ryan Sterling was a Reggae boy.
Ryan Sterling a pro for 10 years, huh? Ryan Sterling play for Liverpool for a hot minute, you know. We don't do all of them, Richard. Easy, no, bro. And then if Ryan Sterling did come, other people that probably forward too. Can I say that little Jubia from Liverpool want to come at up the place at Jamaica. And then not a little Jubia City no more. And Demons City, the best player in the Premier League. Because at some point Ryan Sterling is the best Premier League player. And him fall and they play for Jamaica and he must score if he had a goal in a World Cup qualifiers. We got all of them. 2014, 2018, 2022. All of them, Virgin.
With one man team, it's a one baller.
Not gonna be a one baller team. Cause remember, good in Jamaica have the likes of West Morgan who play foot, you know. Adrian Marapa, you know. Joby Macan of them on the play foot, you know.
Me not take what you have to right now, brother. Cause right now, if you're Pep Guardiola and Sir Alex Ferguson, the man manager, for be the manager for the team, I have Klopp as the assistant coach, brother. With this administration, brother, they have a show.
Brother, administration know what they play football. Brother, the man them for low certain argument to still.
No, my youth, it's important, brother.
We need to go up on a rant, brother. Because the man them need for build. I understand that the administration is, them are the best. And I'm wrong. I will call them up on our channel too. But brother, you have all the players accountable, brother. When they go up on the field, play football, they can't tell me say you forget over control ball. I forget, I see big top baller, captain for Preston North End, Daniel Johnson, when me rate as a baller. Me there in a national stadium, I watch them man, they have a miscontrol ball and an over dribble. I say, Liam Bailey, just control the ball, no, brother. When you forget over pass, when you forget over tackle, Andrew Blake, if you forget over control and pass the ball, brother, when you stop that administration with the man up on the field and now playing a ball, bro. And then
No,
the coach,
it's important, brother. It's important.
no, important, Ryan. But once the whistle blow, and you see, the first person to get the blame of the coach, because they don't see
Brother, if the players, their mindset not right, brother.
yeah, me hear you, bro. But the
If you hold on, all right, may I ask you a question? This, when me I go Excel, so I play for Excel, sir. And
I love to have Manning Cup days. Go on.
manager always come to me and say, Rima, we hate space state. I say, boy, manager, Jano Star, like, yeah, me I go play this a Manning Cup here, but me still a worried. I say, yo, me I go home in the dark and camp a break today. And I say, much feel like bill. And I say, boy, 8 grand, you know. That my mother away, you know. And I say, all right. Say 8 grand, I'm going to pay. Your mindset of right, brother.
You're right. You know, hear me. You're right.
If your mindset not right, if you can imagine, bro, what everybody have in common. Watch this. Every past Reggae Boyz player and president player, every minute administration. I know say them are the fault too, brother.
Yeah.
Them must take responsibility. You know what I mean? But if every time the national team call, brother, I be a war about money and all of them things there. How you think that I go? How you think the players them going to process that?
Which team? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's France. France players' payroll get directly deposited to a charity. If I'm not mistaken, I wanted the international team, but I think it's France. Every single player where them get them international them pay and them per diem them, it just goes straight to charity. Who cares about what money you make for the national team? Andre Blake can make like $600,000 a year. What a little 2 grand from Jamaica. How that gonna help you, Virgin? How that gonna help you?
Yeah, but a France do them not. A France do why they say that the players them know the money are going at the same time the administration now this them.
You know, say that the money are my thing, Ryan. The money as Joe.
The money the player them problem, you know. And the money are the problem, you know. You know what, man?
You, brother, in that place, you can't want that, Bridget. You can't put the money in a one little hotel, run one part. No, bro. The money are pro. The money are lie down in a big bed, comfortable.
All right. Okay. All right. Watch this now. Let me just put it at either of this. So, me that Canada, you know. See? By the way, before I come to Canada, I leave Rima about 6 years ago. Before I come to Canada. So it'll be about 11 years now, I leave Rima. And my lifestyle is a totally different thing now. You are going to tell me, say, I'm for go back to Rima and dip up water out of the bucket and for being.
Nah, go up. Nah, do it, brother.
You know, you street. So when the players them, all the players them are saying, yo, book the ticket them in advance. Try to book us, make us comfortable. Don't put you in a some little joke seat where I go squeeze your foot. The man them need to stretch out first class. You understand? And then boom, make sure you book a quality hotel for you and all of them stuff there. And big up to the JFF because I World Cup qualifier, first class and the plane, the players them are travel in a first class and them get some of the biggest, most expensive hotel them and thing. You understand? That great. But the psychology with a lot of the thing them way, I'm gonna say when him walk in when the whole out there saw speak, the whole team there saw speak. And example, if the president walk in or the manager walk in or the dean of discipline walk in, it's like the room just upside and down. Uncomfortable. Can you imagine that, brother?
Yeah. We know them way still.
It's a whole, brother. The structure and everything have a right for the player them mindset. Football is just like any other job, you know, brother. Some don't want to take because the man might get this bag of money. There are human being too.
You're right.
And the next thing too, yeah, go ahead.
And that way I said, bro, We now say because they make a bag of money them for good. And that way I say. We are say you mentioned a while ago say yo, them not fair argue about money. And Joe Maria say yo, money are the least of the problem. Coaching is the problem. Yeah, the administrative issues are the problem where the Gen Sec just do an awful job. But the players are also the problem too, bro. I see man that can't control all Ryan. I see man what feel and me and look at you and me and say, brother, that man not playing in England.
Make a good tackle.
And to the point where Joe Maria say, yo, them Honduras man are better than we. To the point where we reach this, where we say, yo, you know, say, them man, them could have played a championship too. Because the man them look bug, bro.
At the point to me, I say, yo, to Gray and Ravel and Daniel Johnson.
Like them can't control, bro.
At the point, me I say, yo, the man them from Panama literally look like they're better footballers than them.
But that's not what go on. Probably them not in the right headspace or whatever, but at the same day, bro, you know, for control the ball.
And make a pass.
Of course, I agree. You know, say, me even go nigga war, because me always say, the ball of them, if one of them beat them and say them not playing the ball and thing. You understand? I think in the World Cup qualifier, we could have get more from the players them. Because when you look at it,
of course,
JFF spent a whole heap of money.
Well, the coaching was a big issue, brother. The coaching was a big issue, bro. You see me, the coaching was an issue. I'm not really call all them names.
A JFF fault to brother because them know say the person wasn't that person to take us over to the next line.
It take too long.
So they have to take some responsibility too.
Yeah.
As I tell you, say, brother, you know what our problem, brother? One of the biggest main problem at JFF. Cheap. When they love cheapness, brother. Look at it, brother. Them love cheapness, brother. Look, just take a look at it. Them love cheapness, brother. And every time we get big money, we go for this big foreign coach. Nothing wrong. I love the idea of the coach come in. But why not invest that in a bigger coach from day one?
We team too good now.
No, because they realize a Jamaican cannot take us to that next level.
True, but yeah, so why don't they just invest from now so that 10 years from now we'll have a Jamaican that can take us to that level? But brother, right now we team too good for say the team that we have now for worry about 10 years. You get me? I say if we can do both of them at the same time, great. But brother, we have Liam Bailey in our team, Bridget. We have the best goalkeeper in the MLS. You see me? I say we have Damian Lowe who could play in the championship. We have Shemar Nichols who plays in Europe at one of the best leagues. You see me? Like we have players, bro.
Chemistry. We need chemistry. We need more game time.
We need all of that.
At the local,
yeah, and those are just players that are born in Jamaica. You see me? But we need chemistry, and me I say that for say we can't make this opportunity pass. We're after there 2026. So that's why they must say, era, we need a coach. We need a coach now. But at the same time, I feel like them fair do something behind the scenes fair develop the coaches in Jamaica too.
Yeah.
That is not the national team problem. The national team problem is to represent the country the best way you can. And if the best person to represent to get us to get the players to represent the country well is Emeriel Al Grimson, then by all means, brother. If him better than
brother,
the coach,
and some of the coach in Jamaica, them need to spend some money on themselves too. Stop waiting for people because enough of them have 2 and 3, 4 jobs, brother.
Brother, if you want a doctor, right? If you want a doctor, you know, have to pay your money for go med school.
Yeah, unless you get free scholarship.
Bro, go do your course, Bridget. Obviously, I don't know how easy or hard it is. But I just say, if you want a career in something, go invest in yourself and make yourself better.
Brother, I never hear one of our big coach from Jamaica say they might get a big job overseas.
Ryan, what you know? I did say it before, I said it half here, even here. I always say, Bridget, now if Jamaica qualify for World Cup, I have to be somebody foreign, most likely somebody white. I have to say that.
No, bro, you can't just say it. You have to give them context, dog. That it's on away. What you say? What you really say? What the point?
Because we not have nobody.
We're not good enough. Yeah, fine. Yeah.
I always say we have to outsource a coach for the World Cup. I've been saying that. When Bina said that from before, I'm just not say it on TV, come now and people beat me. We have to outsource.
We're not good enough.
Look how much better we're gonna play now, bro.
Look at 2 games now we play, we look organized. You think I buck ups to that, brother?
And to be fair, even when we get Paul already look better.
But but not only do you look organized, look on the team who call up and put up on the field versus Argentina. When last did Jamaica put so much ball up on the field? No bullshit, no messing around. I'm just call up 23 good man and put on the field.
Brother, see next year, I tell you, Jamaica gonna be hard for beat next year.
No, you're right now, brother. Right now, what? MLS season done. Get the man them break.
No, I have enough FIFA dates, bro.
No, bro, MLS season.
No, but we have enough FIFA date, brother.
No, man.
The next FIFA date are Nations League in March, bro.
Yeah, but you don't how much game a national team play, brother?
Eh?
No. How much game a national team play without qualify?
It depends.
Normally have like 4 or 5 window a year, but because World Cup, I want big window. Premier League and the club them say we're not.
No, I mean next year, in a regular before the World Cup. How much international window we get?
One window, then Gold Cup, then one more window at the end of the year in September one more window at the end of next year. So a 3 window alone next year.
A friendly window.
Yeah, one more friendly window. So
So we have enough international. So are we alone? So but other country do it?
For them system bill already, brother. Remember we start over now, you know. So
that means if we go build a system, brother, we can't depend on FIFA, bro. Everybody get the same level of ball game, brother. Suriname, everybody depend the same, brother.
You have to think about with them team they like all Panama. Panama national team can train together because Panama have so many players playing in Panama. Suriname,
yeah, but that are for them, we name the brother. Like we can't try move the goalpost enough for suit Jamaica, you know.
That's true.
Jamaica get up them game, brother. So international game going forward next year. Every international break we get, we're supposed to have play. I could against Trinidad, we're supposed to have play.
No, in FIFA date no for pass on football. Because England will never have a FIFA date pass on and get friendly. But to be fair, Ryan, we have been doing very good at getting FIFA dates in the last year at least.
Because it's a command, Jomar. It's a watch. It's a come up to international World Cup where teams going to need to play against team to prepare in a CONCACAF.
We get one against Cameroon.
All right. Why couldn't get no more with Canada?
I said to me the other day, so we probably should have make a travel and reach down in Abu Dhabi. I like reach in
UAE.
Yeah, reach in UAE and play a friendly match against one of them team there and come back a yard.
Brother, well, a lot of things is going on right now. We just hope that next year, because next year the Adidas deal is kicking in. A whole heap of great thing happening next year, brother.
Yeah, so January, March FIFA window we have. So me hear Speed say something. I'm gonna try to get a next match because it's a 2-week window. We only have 1 match scheduled. So I'm saying I'm gonna try to get a next match. That would be perfect. If we can get a match before the game and 1 match and then maybe 3, because we have enough to get 3 matches. So if we can get 2 match, because we have the Mexico match scheduled already, so we need to work on getting 2 more matches. But me hear him say I'm gonna work on getting another match.
You know what I feel like?
Match, so we can do that.
You know what I feel like? Even if we can't have camps, because they know the players get them break now. They probably get a week or 2 break. I'm not sure how the break thing go. Especially for the man them in a Euro. But
we should have a camp this year.
We have a camp at some point. But me I say, even if we don't have a camp, once every week, you have to have a virtual session with the coach, bro, and 30 man in a Zoom session with the coach. They get me, I say, I introduce the system to them and make them know how we want to play. Make it easier. I'm not sure if this happens. Maybe, I don't know. But me, I say, once every week, once every 2 weeks, there should be some online platform where the head coach and the assistant coach them sit down and you have 30 players on the stream, on the card, on the video card. And then I explain to them, I break it down to them so that whenever we come into camp, you now have to start over the process. So the coach supposed to know at least for having 30 right now, or having 40.
It would have to be like 55.
And then 55 man can dip on a stream.
Yeah, we even need that, brother. We just need to just write up some documents, send them, and explain the system and your philosophy.
Bro, but you need the man them to interact with each other. That's why I say you will need them in a one.
Brother, all of them things we are talking about. No other international team no really do that.
Brother, so now we just say we have to do our own thing and up with it.
As I say, Ryan, England is England is a big island in comparison to it, but England is not a very big country. England is a relatively okay sized country. You get me? I say.
What do you mean England is not a big country? What? In our
England is not a big country
In
terms of size. In terms of size.
Okay.
You get me? I say. All of them players except what Jude play in England. It's so much easier for them to do what they do. One thing we know about America, Walter keep call field player them all the time.
Yeah, bro.
Walter always up on the phone with Adams and with Pulisic and with Brooks and them and all over Europe. Walter up on the phone with them all the time. He make sure he keep in contact with them. Just
if you need to buy the coach some credit, put on him phone.
Right. Greg Boy Walter always up on the phone with them. Yeah. So I just say, you have to keep in contact with Gareth. So it's easy because everybody then you can drive England in one day. 11 hours to drive. But
if you burn out Gareth, so the man say him no watch enough for the boy that play for Chelsea, I play for tomorrow, we play for AC Milan. One of the best England defender right now.
In squad.
Exactly. But that's the thing with Gareth Southgate. His job is so easy. Can not have to go.
And say not watch it, but a joke thing that brother. Tammy Abraham, bro, when they picking a international team, brother, a man like that's why you see. I think if England play them, the better player them go overseas, go play more. I think England.
Why they would have go overseas? Special. England are the best. The Premier League are the best league in the world. Why they would have go overseas? Why are only players when now get when they want to go overseas? You know?
Tomorrow it's a Canadian.
Who?
Tomorrow have Canadian heritage.
Yeah, then go play for Canada, brother. Canada got the next 2 World Cups, so you know you're gonna be in it.
No, but Tamori represent England already.
Tamori is English. No, I don't think he captured it.
Pretty sure he play.
But Tamori, that's the same thing. Tamori is English. Tamori is not Canadian. He can play for Canada, but he's not Canadian. You get me? I say? So it's different than with. Or in born in Canada. Somebody say born in Canada. Or in captured apparently.
So I want to say, because my boy look like he want to come coach Canada after the job at Real Madrid, Carlo Ancelotti.
So I'm the herd man.
2026, brother. New coach.
Herdman do the damn thing, eh? If you get rid of him. I am my best coach in the country.
No, man, Herdman want to go to England, man, because you know where England him come from.
Yeah, wouldn't mind Herdman come and coach the Reggae Boyz. But what you know? All of them, you know them with it.
Brother, Carlo Ancelotti's wife is from Canada and him family and him kids him. And him say, him would love to finish him job, finish after Real Madrid, him coaching Canadian national team. Big thing in Canada, brother. Couple months ago, when him said that after the Real Madrid job, he want to coach Canada. He want to give back something to him family, him kids and him wife. Because his wife is a Canadian.
Oh, good for Canada still. But right now, Ryan, you say so, Ryan, if you didn't tap them with it, I play for Canada.
Me?
Yeah. I'm not laugh like a joke thing. No, I'm free on you.
No. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. So for my son or daughter a big ball right now.
Yeah.
It's a hard for them play for Jamaica, you know, brother.
Why? Because my hair son and daughter.
Yeah, man, it's a hard, brother.
Wait, so them not getting a call up?
Them not getting a call up, you mad, brother. Any man who talk against the JFF, brother, them kill their hand, brother. I tell you that, brother.
My youth them born a foreign, Ryan. I tell you, Ryan. It's hard.
Brother, you said that no. You know, Marlon King them say to me, man, them say, yo, Ryan, international football and a joke, you know. You know what it do for you? Eh? You know what international football do for you as a player?
Right.
Marlon King say, yo, Ryan, when you apply for a job, as ESPN or Sky Sports and them thing, they are the analysts. And you write a CV or you push it in and thing. Man say, yo, believe it or not, brother. Them look and them look for international. If you play international football. Because playing international football, brother, a whole heap of exposure that give you. And sponsorship and sponsor. You get a lot of sponsor and all of them things there. Just to play in international football. You understand? International football, the best of the best play for your country, brother. If you can't represent your country, them they consider you as one of the best. And the man say, him could have played for Ireland, you know. But Reggae Boyz calling. Have to come. Brother, suppose you hear some of these English players play for Jamaica. Suppose you hear them talk about Jamaica.
Love it.
Suppose you hear Marlon King. The type of thing, Marlon King, Ryan LFC. Suppose you hear the man talk about represent for Jamaica. It mean a lot to them, brother. This boy will usually play the number 10. He might work with the FA England now. What's his name again, man? He wear the number 10 now for Jamaica, man. Look up Brown, ready one, man. McCleary, Mariapa, McAnuff. Look at McAnuff, brother. Brother, go type in him on the interview, brother.
They can see them right now and analyze.
The man say, yo, a dream come true for play for the Reggae Boyz.
The badness come. I see man like Mariapa come play for from my 20.
Brother, Mariapa love Jamaica, brother.
May I try to show you?
Yeah. A dream come true for them, man. So that me I try to tell him, say, yo, it's not a pram push thing, brother. Who nobody think Jamaica some look a blah, blah, blah. I just them look a Reggae Boyz play, I take the thing. Big thing, brother, for Jamaica, brother. Right. No joke thing, brother.
If my youth born in France, London, Brazil, anywhere my youth born, I tell my youth, say, Bridget, if you're a ball and you and Reggae Boyz come call.
And I don't even tell him, bro. Yeah, make sure say love in place, brother. You see me? And at the end of the day, bro, we can do it, Bridget. We're talented. You see, if the administration get them things together, the ball of them understand, say, even when the administration now get themselves together, they might represent Ryan. They might represent their mother. They might represent the man them where I sell out the half a tree. They might represent the teacher them in high school, them and the doctor. They might represent all the way, bro. And just remember over control ball and them something there. Go there and do it. Coaches get a good coach. We can do it, bro. We have the talent to do it. There's no way Jamaica shouldn't be at this World Cup. No way. No way. This is probably one of the easier ones to qualify for in terms of the team that we have. This is probably the most talented team we'll ever have. There's no way we shouldn't be at this World Cup. And somebody needs to answer to that, to be fair. You see me?
They need a memorandum.
Brothers, yeah, bro. Somebody needs to answer for that. Oh, Jamaica for the other World Cup. Look for our team.
Need an inquiry. Keep a Jamaica conference center.
Somebody needs to answer to that, bro. And the next one, we're good enough again for make it. We're good enough for make it.
Bro, me I like, yo, alright, Grant, my boy. Yeah, Marlon King have a whole heap of off the field issue and thing, brother. You see it? And you know say,
No,
King.
somebody say, oh, should I make it over? Me I say Costa Rica, Panama, bro. Not Panama, Costa Rica, fourth place. Yeah. You see me?
We never deserve it, brother. We never can say, brother.
And talent. Why we couldn't make it over there? We have players. Why we couldn't make it over there? We just never have certain things in place, brother. And there's no way we shouldn't have those things in place. Mexico. So I say somebody needs it. Mexico too. We team good in there. We team good in there, brother.
No good, brother. Good way.
Brother, we team good. You go see. You go see. Mexico. When they will come, I will play some ball against Mexico. I will get one little result. You get me? I say you go see for the next.
Brother, I'm tired for you. I'm tired for you. So my team good, brother. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that, brother.
Ryan, you watch Liam Bailey in the Premier League? No, yes or no? You watching the Premier League?
Right now, man, I tell you, brother. Yeah, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the good. We're good, but we're not show it on the picture. Just as that, you know, so we're not. We're not show it, brother, man. You.
Liam Bailey are demons in the Premier League.
Brother, that's a demon, boy, man, a demon. Come. I'm tired of brother, I tell you, say you right now, me I watch the World Cup, I'm fed up, brother, because I see some team in a conquer for a play.
Brother, there's
I
no
mean, I
way
say,
to-
Watching out somebody say Mexico. They remember so we play Mexico in their stakeout with
lose
Kevin
that-
Lambert and Romario Williams. I lose.
Brother, nobody will offend me too.
Man, that man try to show you. Say, imagine if that Jamaica team that they are playing together with. Imagine if we have Andre Blake,
Best goalkeeper in the MLS.
Andre Blake, Ethan Pinnock, Damian Lowe for the whole campaign. Maria Part right back. Amar Bell or Kemar Lawrence at left back, whichever one. You get me? I said, and then we have Kevin when name Kevin Stewart.
Yeah.
They have played the whole time. Ravel Morrison, DJ, Leon Bailey, Shamar Nichols, Michael Antonio. Even Corey Burke, they have played good in the campaign. You get me? I said, we have Bobby Reed. Imagine if we have all them people that play at them best and play together under a good system. As compared to Mexico, they are playing under Tito. Mexico not playing none of that. You get me? I said, Belgium will come second or third in that, bro.
Brother.
Look on champion. Look on, what them name? Look on, what them name? Canada.
Yeah.
Canada have ball like USA and Mexico. But Canada are well coached.
brother,
We put them team together and them
let me tell you this.
well coached and we put our team together. We come second
Brother.
and we qualify easy.
May I tell you this, brother? I don't know when Jamaica gonna beat Canada again.
No, man.
You see-
that's about time.
No.
You see, me I watch Canada, ESPN in Canada, yeah. Brother, the man them have about 10 under 23 player. QPR,
No win. Canada.
West Ham, Napoli, Real Sociedad, all Buchanan. But you know who Buchanan play for?
Bruges.
Alright. Most of Canada player them play for some good team. Galatasaray play for some good team.
Yeah.
Which part of our Jamaican player them a play for them team then?
So wait, they not
So
just
we are talking about, bro.
QPR, Wolverhampton.
No, me I tell you about Real Sociedad. Me I tell you about under 20 player right now, you know.
Oh, under
Yeah, man, Canada about 10 under 20 player who are play in these top club. Can you imagine?
Canada, no, but we have
Right now, Anfans David.
and Jamar Clark, who are both championship players. They are playing at
We
under
need
20.
more,
We
we
have
need
players
more.
some rules. Definitely we need more, but we're just as good as anybody else, bro. We're just as good as
I
anybody
don't know
else.
if I have enough as Canada. I don't know how Canada thinks. If you say 10, I don't know if we have 10 pro players. But we definitely need more. Under 20 is supposed to be pros, bro. It's supposed
Danny Jed, we're more present sitting at the league right now. Danny Jed needed to line up this or that sports to go down a Mount Pleasant to do a feature, you know.
That is it.
You hear that, Danny Jed? We line up a feature for the youth them. See my boss?
Big and serious.
Yeah, man. But anyway, people, I go all asleep because I know me have the man them over 2 hours. Gentlemen, I really appreciate you guys coming in, brother. Long time we have the discussion, brother. The live I should have dip on the channel, brother. But now slack off, brother.
you have to show you for that.
Yeah, bro. The live I could have do over on the channel, brother.
Next time for sure we'll split it. Is it me, Ryan?
Yeah, you know, see me on half time do it the other day. Oh, no, probably not watch it.
We need to do it. Watch out, come here. Somebody about for a World Cup something with the two of we know. Is it somebody
Yeah.
comment and tell you them
Yeah,
World Cup?
people, they man are the busiest YouTuber, brother. They man are busy, man. You have to book them money like 4 or 5 days in advance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But we want the World Cup video, and tomorrow I go out, kind of, so tomorrow semi-final, but probably Wednesday we'll see how the badness come down.
Yeah.
Wednesday we not have much for them. That's the list to work.
Lord God, boy, you know, see, my brother, a long time I tell the man about that person, and the man him say, yo, I just want to be disrespectful, and I want to say this.
Top of your top coach. With more, no more. It is not the player them fault. All of them players, I know them as baller.
Watching Ryan, I can make a Ryan.
Yeah, but Danny Jed, my line up a feature for them youth, yeah. Me will message you, Danny Jed. We need them for do a close scene feature down a Mount Pleasant and thing.
Sir.
You understand? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anything you have to say before I leave, brother?
People go over to this or that sports TV. Right, I'm putting the channel now.
But watching Ryan, Wednesday, Ryan. Set up the live for Wednesday. We had a World
Yeah,
Cup.
man. Wednesday, cause the big team. Wednesday, the World Cup really starts still in the big team Germany. So, yeah, man, we're going to set it up, man.
Hold on, Ryan. Hold on there. May I go drop the channel link?
Yeah, man. Drop it right in there before. People, this or that sports. Ryan. Yo.
Yeah, they all have some bitch.
Beat Tupper, man.
No, brother. Yeah.
Beat Tupper too bad, that.
Beat it. Why? You know what Tapa do,
You guys know how it is when you buy a new Mac.
See it, yeah? See you link there, Ryan. Pin it and make the people them.
Wait there.
Just send it to you there, but you know look clickable.
From WhatsApp?
If you send it on WhatsApp,
You know where you're sending. You can put it in the video comment section, you know. People like the video, no people.
put it in the comment section, man.
Hold on there.
I don't know if it clickable though.
So many see it.
Look good, no, Virgin.
You know which comment section? People, smash the like button. People, get the video to 100.
Watch it now.
Get the 150 subscriber people.
Yeah,
Get the video.
You can click.
Yeah.
See it there. Are we that still?
It's right there. It's right there.
Brother, I want to take a computer.
Hold on, let me refresh my cup. If I refresh it, it'll take me off of the thing, brother. Let me find the channel. No, we're gonna say, me find the channel. This or that Sports TV.
I send it in a private chat. Look in a private chat.
Brother, on a late, brother.
Send it on the stream, man. I don't know it now. That me do, man. See email post it there. See Ames post it there. Yeah. Are we that?
Email, big up, brother. Man, a big fan of you, brother.
Brother, email no work with it. Email come on all I watch them with it. Watch a vlog them, man.
No, email that I don't ever take my picture and I post up on them thing.
Bro, we know email. Email our virgin. Yeah, man, email our dogs, man.
Yeah.
But
Yo,
man,
brother.
Them man in our YouTube space, man, in the live and thing, way before we even start.
Yeah, cause long time the money I support the thing, brother.
Yeah, man, our G, man.
Every show me do them money always there, brother. Always, brother. Always post my Instagram, bro.
You see them man, they have a wrench, brother. Even me have a wrench over here.
Who him have a wrench?
Why you even man have a wrench for your channel?
Yeah, me see. People, this or that sports people, 5,000, you know, that's a goal we want to try to get them to.
Yeah, 5,000 by the year for me.
Watch on, only 2 person alone must go over there. Only a daily people. Come to people, man. Hit the link, people. Hit the link and go over there, go subscribe, people. Go over there, go subscribe, people. Only 3 person gone over there already, people. Hit the link, brother. So them say pin it in the comment section. So let's spin it.
These matches are being played tomorrow at the National Stadium. Kingston College versus St. Andrew Technical High School and Jamaica College versus Mona High School. Is it? Akeem Brooks.
Hit the link, brother. Hit the link. If you really want to know about Mannings Cup, this or that sports are the real person for get it. The most honest and credible when it comes on to the Mannings Cup or anything. Brooks, you need to be updated. Click the link and subscribe to them channel.
All right, I'm going to make a claim. Anybody watching this, go and watch the last 2 videos that we posted. And if you don't like it, don't subscribe.
Yeah.
If you like it, subscribe. I promise you, you're going to like it. So if you watch the last 2 videos and you don't like the content there, just nobody subscribe. I promise you, you're going to like it, so subscribe. You see me? That me have to tell them, Ryan. We're gone.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, brother. I'm gone to me. I will asleep. People, big up on yourself. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video. Only not get it no better than this. Anyway, big up.
Top of your top coach. With more, no more. It is not the player them fault. All of them players, I know them as baller. All of them players playing the Championship, Premier League, or MLS. Me not see why when they get all of them baller and put them one place, them can't make a 5-yard pass. Clearly is the coach. Top of your top. Fleming's a baller. Leon Bailey a baller. Antonio a baller. Rum, Fisher, Shemar Nicholson, Mal Rapper, all of them man they a baller. So why when them a coach under you, them can't play, Bridget? What kind of instructions you give the man them? Antonio just broke record over West Ham. Why the man look like headless chicken pan the field and run up and down? What are the tactics when you sit down in the dressing room and say, all right, players, today we are going to go out and do X. After 2 passes, every man just boof the ball in the air. I mean, no, the man them now just go out, they go do that pan them own. After a while, they have to just stop playing the players them and look on the root of the problem. I want to see these group of players play a World Cup. So make we just fix it up, please. Tapper! Tapper! Half of them money up on the side come from England. I'm sure them attack to you now a way where you can't understand, Bridget. You're ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it. Shaman Nicholson actually scored the last game. And you bench him and start Antonio. We never play with them money. Not even say you sub on Antonio in like the 68th minute or something. Theodore Whitmore can't give them money no tactics. Right now I saw Theodore Whitmore just walk in and tell the man them before match. Yo man them. It's obvious I don't know what I do. Here what I do. Let's play some ball. You're ruining it! You're ruining it! Me feel like him tell the players to try to play as worse as possible. Hector, you play for Chelsea, no boy. You say today more you play like you play for Dwayne Park. Antonio, you play for West Ham, but you say today more you play for East Ham. Nicholson, you score last game, but you say today, me a bench you. Taxi, you're a big baller in a MLS. But you see today, more you figure it out to defend. Damian Lowe, you work hard enough, but you see today, you bench you. Rum. Now why you play like a rumhead? As a matter of fact, you don't even know play. There is no way the money we can play ball can't come together and play ball. No disrespect. What are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish? What the aim in the game? Oh, we are going to pass the ball, them. Tread, move in a space. Them things that we see on TV where everybody know about nowadays. Every time I see them move to the sideline, I just see this gangster pose up on the sideline and go so. Yeah, man, I mean, coach the side and thing, man. I'm just there. I'm just spliff there. Taking this, because I don't know what I do.
Reggae Boyz fans, don't forget to check out the merchandise. Follow the movements, support the movements, purchase the merchandise. Reggae Boyz Nation. We have the hat, we have the cups. Check it out. We have a lot of different merchandise in the store. Show your boy Ryan LFC some love and support. Buying the merchandise. Let me know, what do you guys think about the merchandise? Would you guys purchase one of the merchandise? I would really appreciate it. It help the channel grow, and it help the channel put back some money in the channel to buy equipment. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Peace.